Hi, welcome to another edition of City 101. Just looking at an article in the February 12th edition of the Minneapolis Star-Tribune regarding sewer backups and plumbing problems. And I thought, you know what? It'd be a great idea to take a few minutes to do a quick City 101 on one of the most awful things that can happen in your home. That's a sewer backup. And a sewer backup happens when there's a blockage somewhere in the line, in the sanitary line, that causes the backflow of sewage back up through the drains, either in the basement or through other plumbing fixtures back into the home. And that is not a pleasant situation. Now, when you talk about sewer backups, it's important to remember a couple different things. One, the sewer line from the home out to the street where it connects to the city's main is the responsibility of the homeowner. And often that line can get clogged up by roots or by things that people put down into the system. The main line, the city mains, are a city responsibility to keep clean and to maintain. There are about 120 miles of sanitary sewer lines in the city of Richfield. And the League of Minnesota Cities, which is an organization that provides insurance for cities across the state of Minnesota, as well as an organization that has a lot of other features connected to municipal government, indicates that a city should clean or maintain, we would call it jetting. We have a high pressure jetting system. Those lines at least once every 3 years. In Richfield, we jet all 120 miles of our sanitary sewer lines each year. So we do it 3 times as often as the League of Minnesota Cities says that a city should do to maintain good maintenance in its sanitary sewer lines. On top of that, what we do is if we go through it and we jet an area and find that there seems to be a problem, we'll go down and we'll televise that line and run a TV camera through it and find out what exactly is the problem. It may be something we can fix easily from inside the pipe, or maybe it's something where we have to go down and get into the sewer pipe through excavation work. And we probably end up doing 2 to 3 miles of televising sewer lines each year. All of this is in an effort to make sure that Richfield lines are clear and don't end up providing sewer backups. The main issue is, if you have a sewer backup, what should you do? Well, my recommendation is, when the first sign of having a sewer backup in your home, pick up the phone and call the city of Richfield. You can call our utilities department, and the number that I would give you would be 612-861-9165. Call them, and we'll have a city crew come out and take a look at that problem. And it might be your problem. I mean, that is, it might be something that happened in your line between your home and the street. And if that's the case, we'll tell you so, and then give you an indication of what you should do next. If it's a problem that we find is somewhere in our main, we can get on it right away and make sure we keep that, we take whatever blockage is out of the main and make sure that the blockages are moved and the sanitary sewer lines are flowing freely again. Even if you do the very best job of maintaining a city sewer line, there's nothing that says, for example, that we couldn't come down a block, clean it that very morning, and have somebody have a problem in their line, not call us, and have a private company come in to, let's say, to grind out the roots in their local line up to leading from the home to the city main. And what happens when a company does that is it's not like they pull the roots back up out of the system back into the home. They push the roots forward that go into the city line. And then that travels down and hopefully goes through the system, but maybe not. It might get hung up somewhere. And that's why we also like to know if there's somebody doing some work in terms of grinding out roots in their private line, to let us know, because those roots are going to get pushed into the city main by that company. And if we know that ahead of time, we can ensure that that's cleared so that your neighbors down the line don't get a sewer backup from roots that you may just innocently have cleared out of your line and push into a city main. So anyway, sewer backups, it's something that we never want to have happen, but when it happens to you, if you have that kind of an issue, I urge you, the first thing to do is pick up the phone and get a hold of our city utilities department and we'll come out and take a look at no charge at what's going on with your particular backup situation, and then can provide instructions for you to what you need to do next to resolve the problem. I hope it never happens to you, but in case it does, just thought I'd give you this pointer. One other quick thing. The city of Richfield has a little pamphlet, and I have one here somewhere, that we put out, and it's available to folks, and we put it in our sewer bills periodically. And it tells you everything you need to know about what happens when you get a sewer backup. I mean, there are a lot of things to think about in terms of what, your insurance, how to handle the cleanup. There's sanitary issues, what you should do with your carpet, what to do with hardwood floors, all those things. Actually, there's a lot of information in a very small little pamphlet like this available through Richfield Utilities. So again, you can call Richfield Utilities and get more information on this pamphlet. You can also go to our website, the cityofrichfield.org website, and find out information from that source as well. Well, I hope you learned just a little bit in City 101 about what happens with regard to sanitary sewer maintenance, and what happens and what you should do if you have a sewer backup. So until I see you next time on City 101, take care.